and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
We came out of COVID first. I described that in my book, My Conversations with Albert Bourla of Pfizer. And I persuaded him to give tiny Israel the necessary vaccines to get us out first from the COVID. And the reason I could do that is because we have a database. 98%, a medical database, 98% of our population has digitized medical records and little card. And anywhere you go in any hospital in Israel, north, south, doesn't make any difference. Boom, you punch it in and you know everything about this patient for the last 20 years. I said, we'll use that to tell you whether these vaccines, what do they do to people, not individual people, not with their individual identities, but statistically, what does it do to people with, meningitis? What does it do to people with high blood pressure? What is it? You want to know that. So Israel became, if you will, the lab for Pfizer. And that's how we did it. We got it out. And we gave the information to the world, not only it's been published in medical magazines and so on. That's a database we have. I intend to bring on that database of personal medical records for entire population, a genetic database, genomes, okay? Give me a saliva sample, volunteer. But I'm sure most people would do it. Maybe we'll pay them. Now we have a genetic record on a medical record of a robust population. You have to have diversified populations. We have people from 100 lands. This is a very powerful engine. Now let pharma companies, let medical companies, let them run algorithms on this database, okay? I'm telling you right away that I'll give preference for a few years to Israeli firms, but you can create, and then to the world, but you can create, a biotechnological industry that is unheard of right now, unimagined even. And these are just the examples. So we can become stave off Iran, become a light unto the nations in groundbreaking technologies that will benefit not only Israel, but our neighbors in the Middle East and the entire world, which is what is happening anyway, but bring it to a higher scale.
You're saying the end game here then is going to be 5 or 6 major banks, which are then subject to more government control and oversight, effectively nationalizing to some degree the banking sector, which you say paves the way for the central bank digital currency to be implemented. So elaborate on that.
So I've looked into the central bank digital currency, and I've watched some of their members speak about it. The Bank of International Settlements, forget his name, made a speech about a year and a half ago where he basically said it's basically, in his own words, it's a way to control how the money's used, essentially. So what does that mean? Well, right now, a $100 bill in your pocket, no one can tell you what to do with it. But if it's in the central bank and you happen to be a dissident talking about an issue that the state doesn't want you talking about, you can be targeted and have your ability to transact stopped. There's also a myriad of social controls that could roll out. Let's say the state wanted to start worrying about cow methane farts and wanted to restrict the amount of meat that you're allowed to eat. They could impose quotas, and if they get what they want, the technology, your credit, everything will be linked. You'll go to the cash register, ring up your meat, and the woman behind the cash register or man would say, "I'm sorry, I can't transact this for you." It's total end-to-end control. That's what it is.